backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Go backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found it out of goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good!
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
A Region 2 girls basketball action tonight, part of a doubleheader. YourLiveEvent.com. The Irie Insurance pregame show starts us off from the Hillsboro Event Center tonight. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough girls playing host to Larimore, the Polar Bears. Both teams coming in with 3-14 records. The Burros have a one-game advantage on the Polar Bears when it comes to the Region 2 standings. That's because the Burros won the first time around between these two teams. A meaningful game tonight. As far as region pairings would be concerned, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Larimore Polar Bears get underway here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. My name is Kevin Kochman. I'm here with the broadcast tonight. Kenzie Ketterell here assisting with the camera work here this evening. We'll have the boys game as well this evening, part of a doubleheader. YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore. Girls basketball to start. We'll have a chance to catch up with the coaches in the pregame show from Irie Insurance. That plus more, getting ready for the opening tap. 2 games tonight from the HEC, Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore on YourLiveEvent.com.
New and on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada, new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing and more information on this new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Also, they have the new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow. Talk to Chuck or Neil and get the deal done on this new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Other used equipment on the lot, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business, 218-784-2961.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. You can find all of your hardware needs for all seasons. They do have everything you need to get your home and yard ready for the winter ahead. If you're preparing for your remodeling or other do-it-yourself indoor projects this winter, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paints, stains, and all of the other accessories too. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, ovens, washers, dryers, and more. Your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware, Hillsboro.
The Irie Insurance pregame show continues tonight from Hillsboro as the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros host the Larimore Polar Bears in a Region 2 girls basketball matchup tonight. First of the doubleheader this evening with the Burros and Polar Bears. Pre-game coaches' comments with the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Haley Loud.
Well, Haley, tonight for you and the girls, trying to make it 2 in a row. You got to count the positives, and that's been a focus all season, right? We're going to find some positives, going to find ways to go. Well, the kids went to Drayton and got a nice win last night, and 30 points for Megan Ensign. Trying to make it 2 in a row. Not many opportunities to do that this year.
Yeah, I think it's huge for the girls. The girls are feeling good about it. You can just see that kind of a weight has been lifted off of their shoulder. They're feeling good. They're playing more confident. So it's just been really fun to see them these last few games, and I think they know they're capable of really good things, and they're just going to keep proving us.
Well, that's what it takes, right? And we were looking at the potential of how the season can unfold, and well, okay, now you got an opportunity to make it 2 in a row, but also make it an opportunity to sweep a regular season series. Larimore comes in tonight, and no doubt they're also hungry.
Yes, for sure. We've got to expect an aggressive game, and we've got to be comfortable, confident out there, just relax, take one play at a time. When things start getting out of hand, slow it down, adjust, and that's what we're going to just do tonight, and just focus on what we can handle.
I didn't see your matchup against Larimore the first time around. I've seen Larimore. They played Thompson the game I've seen them play. What do you know about the Polar Bears?
Yeah, they were very aggressive against us. They got in a little bit of foul trouble, which kind of benefited us. So we know they're going to be aggressive, so we've got to kind of go at them and go towards the paint, draw those fouls as much as we can. But they're a team that we match up with, and it's fun for the girls, and I know it's fun for them, and I think it's going to be a good game tonight.
Keys for success. I mean, last night you saw a team in the Titans that put your girls in positions to be successful, and you found a way to do that. You got 30 points out of Megan Ensign. I don't know if I can say that how many more times tonight, just the way that she performed, but you're going to need more than just one player today.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to come down to offense and just being patient on things and looking for the best shot. We've got some plays that we can run. When one doesn't work, we'll adjust to the next one, and it's going to be just being very disciplined on offense and looking for our best shots and going up hard and not being afraid of contact.
Well, the girls are excited. I'm sure that there's just some buzz too. I mean, shoot, you're looking for any sort of positivity. We've been looking throughout every game, right? Just, okay, let's find something really good to take out of this game, whatever. For the girls to try to have a chance at 2 in a row is pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure, and they're loving it. You can tell. It's been a fun time in practice now, and on the road, the girls are in good spirits. They're ready to roll, and they're going to fight hard at every game no matter what.
Yeah, the effort's been there all season. See if they can't get her done tonight. Coach, good luck to you, and the girls will catch you afterwards.
Thank you.
That's Haley Lout, the head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley girls basketball, in our pregame conversations tonight, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show. Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore girls basketball tonight, part of a doubleheader on YourLiveEvent.com.
Do you need new furniture? You know, real furniture that's comfortable and built to last. Something stylish that you can enjoy watching the games on, entertain friends on, or just relax with the family? Then there's only one place and one person you need to visit. Lee Olfson Furniture Mart in West Fargo. From beds to couches and everything in between, they have the best selection at the best prices and always no interest financing available. Visit with Lee Olfson, Platinum Sales Specialist at Furniture Mart, and don't forget to ask for Lee and get the special Your Live Event pricing. Call or text 200-8019 or stop in. Make sure you ask for Lee.
Hillsboro Lumber welcomes you. As you're working on interior projects, Hillsboro Lumber can help. Hillsboro Lumber has trim, doors, flooring, and all the necessary tools and products to complete your projects. If you're also thinking about larger projects for next spring and summer, let Hillsboro Lumber know of your ideas, and they'll help with planning and estimates. Hillsboro Lumber, 701-636-4301. Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Easton Baszler with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
It's the Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. Kevin Kochman along with Kenzie Ketterell bringing you the action tonight. of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Larimore Polar Bears in a Region 2 girls basketball matchup. Second game tonight will feature the Polar Bears and the Burros boys basketball team in another region tilt here tonight. Bringing you our pregame show from Irie Insurance and more of our pregame coaches' comments. The head coach of the Larimore Polar Bears, Phil Gogler.
Well, Phil, here we go. Tonight, Polar Bears and Burros, second time around for the girls. I know, this game, looking at it, as far as region implications, it's a meaningful contest. Both teams same record, but region-wise, the Burros have a game on you right now. It would be something for the Polar Bears. Certainly marking this one. You want to get this one here tonight.
Yeah, we played them, I just want to say, like 8 days ago, 10 days ago, something like that. And, I came in with a lot of confidence, and I thought we would have played better. And, they came to Larimore, and they played better than we did, and they beat us.
And now tonight, you're coming to their place. Would like to return the favor, and Burro girls coming in off of a win last evening against Great Valley Edinburgh, and as in between the last time you played them, it's been 3 straight losses after the game. So I'm sure your girls are ready to get off the schneid.
Yeah, I mean, and it's their third game in 4 days, our third game in 4 days. I hope their game was like a little more stressful last night than ours was. I know, I can't say I watched the whole game, but it seemed like a fairly competitive game that they played up in Drayton last night. So I don't know. Hopefully that they're looking past us a little bit, and we can play well. I'm real confident we'll play hard. We just gotta play better.
I think plain and simple, right? Looking at both teams, you're gonna get good effort from both squads, regardless here tonight. Just gonna be who's gonna come out and want it more.
Sure. Yeah. Like I think like I said, I've said it the time before when we talked a couple weeks ago in Thompson that like effort really hasn't been the issue. It's just sometimes actually rebounding has probably been one of our biggest weaknesses the last 4 or 5 games. Turnovers, we've gotten a little bit better, but it can still. That was not so much the number when we played Hillsboro-Central Valley the time before, but it was just a lot of our turnovers turned into points on their end. And when you can't score or when you don't score a lot of points like we do, we just can't give up any free ones. We have to make them earn everything, like in a half-court game, no transition points.
Yeah, I would think pressure and defense is going to be a couple of big keys on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, they kind of went slowly into like a full-court press last time we played them, or we just started right off with it, full-court press. So I'm sure that's what they're expecting. And I would expect them to probably, lean into that a little bit quicker than they did the first time, because it's not like I don't think it hurt them at all to do it. And so I would expect that. And hopefully it's a game. We got to stay in the game. They kind of jumped out on us a little bit early and had a lead, and it was just like, again, when you struggle to score and you see you're down by more than 10 points, it can be a daunting task sometimes. So we got to be able to keep the game close, and get into the fourth quarter. And if by chance we have a lead, obviously we take that. So we'll go out play, and hopefully we play well right away, and it's a good game.
Phil, good luck to you and the girls. We'll try to catch up afterwards.
All right, thank you.
That is Phil Gogler. He is the head coach of the Larimore Polar Bears girls basketball team, joining us in our pregame conversations here tonight. The pregame coaches' comments here on YourLiveEvent.com, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show. Gearing up for this one tonight, featuring the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Larimore Polar Bears. It's the girls first, followed by the boys. Part of the doubleheader here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around, more to come as we bring you the action tonight. The Irie Insurance pregame show continues after this.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We are less than 90 days until spring planting. 90 days. Are you ready? Is your maintenance plan in place? Do you have parts on hand? Are any upgrade options decided on and purchased? We can help. Spring will be here before you know it, and we will help you meet the challenge. Contact RDK Enterprises at planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com. You can kind of see the Burrow Buddies youth group getting over to the Hillsboro-Central Valley girls basketball bench. They've been out to gear up a little bit here and get excited about the matchup tonight against Larimore. Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore girls basketball, the action here this evening on yourliveevent.com. The first of the doubleheader. Little rubber band man in the background. Hard to beat that right there. Larimore Polar Bears coming in as you see them on the screen. They're 3-14 on the season. They've lost 4 straight. Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore played on the 26th of January, so just last week. Burroughs got a win 45-34 on that night. The Polar Bears then lost to Park River Fordville Lincoln in a close one. Also got beat by North Border, and then a loss here just last evening to Mayport CG. In the game, we're without Carly Petrin, one of the seniors for the Larimore Polar Bears. As Burroughs, last night right here on yourliveevent.com, traveled to Drayton and knocked off Drayton Valley Edinburgh 46-39 behind the 30 points of Megan Ensign. Burroughs have won 2 of their last 3 games, including a win against Larimore. The loss in between was against Park River Fordville Lincoln. After tonight, just 3 games remain on the regular season. Midway Minto on the road, Richland at home, and then Thompson at home for the Burroughs. Burroughs and Polar Bears, identical 3-14 records. But again, how that stacks up in the region with Region 2 standings, Hillsboro-Central Valley stands ahead of Larimore, 3-7 record, Larimore 2-9, Drayton Valley Edinburgh's 1-10, and Midway Minto 0-9. Realistically, you look at some of the things that for the Burroughs down the stretch here, a couple of games that are tonight and against Midway Minto, definitely winnable games. And Richland, I don't know enough about Richland to comment too terribly much. And of course, Thompson ranked number 1 in Class B girls basketball in the state. Larimore with their regular season wrapping, Grafton, Park River, Fordville, Lincoln again, and then Cavalier. So you've got one against Park River, Fordville, Lincoln. They'd like to see them again and have a little better performance than they did the last time around. Cavalier, of course, and Grafton ran away from Larimore the first couple of times, the first times those two teams clashed. So we'll see what happens. But tonight, a meaningful game could really solidify that spot in the region. Thompson's first, Grafton second, Cavalier third, Mayport CG fourth right now. At Northwood fifth, Park River Fordville Lincoln is in sixth, and North Border seventh. Could be some shuffling in the middle there. Then HCV, Hillsboro-Central Valley is 8, Larimore 9, Drayton Valley Edinburgh is 10, Midway Minto in 11th place right now in the Region 2 standings. We'll come back, talk keys to the game next. Girls basketball followed by the boys. It's the Irie Insurance pregame show. Larimore visiting Hillsboro-Central Valley tonight. YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Take a good look at Hillsboro. You probably know that the people are friendly, and you know about the quality of healthcare available at Sanford Medical Center. Maybe you've been to the Hillsboro Sports Complex to cheer on the Burros. Look at the businesses on Hillsboro's Main Street. The Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation provides financial help to local child care providers. and they're interested in supporting local businesses. For more information, contact the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroND.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect. Make 3 Hour Floral of Hillsboro your Valentine headquarters. Flowers, floral arrangements, and other gifts for your special someone are available at 3 Hour Floral, but order early. Call 701-636-2000 or stop at the shop on Main Street in Hillsboro. You can also find great gift ideas for all occasions, including Elm River Crafts by Missy, featuring tumblers, mugs, water bottles, sippy cups, and more. Check out the Azure Made Sweets and Treats, featuring bath bombs and sweets. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3 Hour Floral in Hillsboro.
Irie Insurance pregame show continuing tonight from Hillsboro, the Hillsboro Events Center, gearing up for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Larimore doubleheader. The girls first, followed by the boys, and we look at some of the keys for success for these two teams. Watching Larimore warming up here this evening. For both teams, a lot of things come down to the pressure type defense. Larimore and Hillsboro-Central Valley both kind of struggle offensively with the high pressure defense. So if these defenses can dial it up a little bit, put the strain on the offenses, we could see a low scoring contest. And offensively, I think a bigger piece will be which team can capitalize on the turnovers. And they're very similar. Both squads are incredibly similar. The size advantage will go the way of Larimore here today. Which for Hillsboro-Central Valley is just the case every night. So both teams, a key for success defensively is to dial up pressure, and then offensively, points off of turnovers. Get out, get moving in transition, high percentage shots, and take care of business. Both teams are turnover prone, so we could have an interesting one here tonight between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore. We look forward to bringing it to you on yourliveevent.com. The girls first, followed by the boys. The doubleheader in action here tonight. Certainly welcome you along. I'm Kevin Kochman, along with Kenzie Ketterell, bringing you the action here tonight from the Hillsboro Events Center. We'll step aside. Starting lineups will come your way next on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show.
H509. If you are already a member, thank you. If you are not a member, we would love to invite you to join Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. As we come into the season of giving, we remind you every graduating student who applies will receive at least one scholarship through Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. So we can continue this amazing program, please consider a gift this season to Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or Facebook page for more information.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Bring you back for our starting lineups here as the Larimore Polar Bears are being announced. The starting lineups are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life. Learn more about career opportunities at American Crystal Sugar, crystalsugar.com. Michaela Sharp, a sophomore, stands in at 5'8". She wears number 0. She'll start tonight. Sadie Ahmet, 5'7", sophomore, number 1. Sadie Ahmet, a 5'1", 8th grader, number 4, Peyton Benson, a 5'5", senior, number 13, Kendra Gemmel, and a 5'8", 8th grader, number 42, Allison Larson. The starting lineups for the Larimore Polar Bears. Their head coach is Phil Gogler, assisted by Carly Trosen, used to be Carly Weber from Thompson. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, our starting lineups here today are being brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. You see some of the Burro buddies out there helping with the starting lineups and high fives. They'll start a 5'7", sophomore, number 3, Sadie Gallagher, a 5'3", sophomore, number 4, Peyton Quam, a 5'8", freshman, number 11, Paige Cotton, 5'6", sophomore, number 13, Megan Ensign, and a 5'5", sophomore, number 23, Kennedy Olson. The starting lineups for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. The Burros coached by Haley Lout, assisted by Dwayne Connell. You can see the Burros wearing the white uniforms tonight, blue numerals and letters and Burros on the jersey tops. For the Larimore Polar Bears, they go with the black uniforms today, black numerals, orange letters, and there's orange outline with Larimore on the jersey tops. There you have your starting lineups, brought to you here today by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn more about career opportunities, crystalsugar.com. Kevin Kochman along with Kenzie Catterall bringing you the action here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Please patronize them, and the very least, tell them thank you for helping make the broadcasts on yourliveevent.com possible. Tonight from the Hillsboro Event Center, we are underway in Region 2, girls basketball, and the Burros will win the opening tap. They're going to move from left to right as we see it, and the Polar Bears will go right to left. It's Kennedy Olson getting a handle of the basketball, works it to Megan Ensign, coming off of her 30-point performance last night. Burros breaking down the defense of the Polar Bears, and a missed shot, but it's rebounded here by Paige Cotton for the Burros. A chance at a shot is rebounded by Larimore, and that is Michaela Sharp grabbing the rebound. Polar Bear basketball. First quarter of action here today between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore. Polar Bear basketball. Working right side to Michaela Sharp. Sharp down inside to Allison Larson. Guarded by Ensign. She'll turn. She'll shoot. Missed it. Rebound is down to Megan Ensign. Burro basketball. They're going to work it across midcourt here. Left side passing Peyton Quam. Quam is on the wing. She'll share it up top. Get the basketball to Gallagher. Gallagher to Olson in the paint. Back out Ensign for 3. Left side. It's no good. Long rebound is going to come down. This will be to Peyton Benson. Benson to Sharp on the left side. Get the ball to Larson. She'll hesitate now, drive. Larson to the basket. Short on the shot. Rebound. It's going to be kind of punched out there and eventually into the hands of Kennedy Olson. And the Burros will want it across midcourt. John Dryberg, good to see you. Olsen with the basketball. Mr. Dryberg singing the national anthem here today at the Hillsboro Event Center. Ensign, top of the key, right side here to Kennedy Olsen on the wing. Olsen sweeps, good screen by Cotton. Turns, Kennedy Olsen, a little floater in the paint, no good. Rebound to Allison Larson. Nearly 2 minutes into this one, scoreless between Hillsboro-Central Valley and Larimore in girls basketball. With it, Peyton Benson up at the circle. 5:30 start time here this evening, just slightly thereafter. Three-point look is on the way. It's too strong by the Polar Bears, and the rebound comes down to Megan Ensign, her 4th rebound of the game. Burrows crossing midcourt. Olsen to Peyton Quam, top of the key. Quam in, turning. There's Gallagher all the way to the basket. Shot too strong. Rebound Cotton. Her putback is no good. Another rebound for Paige Cotton. Cotton then gets it to Gallagher, puts up a floater in the paint and scores. 2-0 Burrows, 5:31 to play in this first quarter of action, first points of the game. Turning, shot is up by the Polar Bears, no good. Rebounded by Megan Ensign. That's her 3rd rebound here in this first quarter of play. Olsen with the basketball. Good pass to Ensign. She goes up with the left hand on the right side and missed the shot. Ball out of bounds. And it's going to be Burrow basketball, last touched by the Polar Bears. 5:10 remains in this first quarter. 2-0 Burrows. Inbounds coming. Tossing it up. Sharing. Gallagher, 3-point look on the right side. Buries it. Sadie Gallagher with a 3. Just like that, 5-0 Burrows. 5 minutes to play, first quarter. Polar Bear basketball, turning. Shot in the paint is no good, and the ball is out of bounds. Burrows let it roll out, and it'll be Hillsboro-Central Valley basketball, and a missed shot inside by Larimore's Peyton Benson. Inbounds, full court pressure, and a push called on Sadie Ahmet. Her first, team's first for the Polar Bears. Burrows going to be met by a full court pressure again as inbounds to Ensign. In trouble, she's trapped in the backcourt, but she'll find Gallagher. Gallagher to Olsen, and Olsen will walk it across midcourt. Taking her time's got to do it. She does, and 1 second to spare. Quam, left side, looks for a screen, goes against it. Gallagher to Ensign. Sweeps around, a floater in the paint, no good. Rebound is chased down there by Allison Larson, but stepped out of bounds. Larson out of bounds along the baseline, so we've got a substitution for the Polar Bears. In for the first time is Brooke Brewski. Brewski checks in for the first time here this evening for Larimore. Ensign dribbles, now works it out. Gallagher to Quam. Ensign, long three-pointer. This one off the mark, and this one on the rebound chance went off the foot of, looked like off the foot of Gallagher, but it was off the foot of the Polar Bears apparently, so it is going to be Burrow basketball. It'll be Olsen inbounding here. Tossing it in. Quam hesitates with a pump fake and drives left, kicks it back out. Gallagher again? No, this one misses. And the rebound is down to Brooke Brewski. Brewski shares it. Coming across midcourt on the dribble is Benson, the 8th grader, to fellow 8th grader Allison Larson. Down inside, Polar Bear basketball, back out Larson. Pump fakes on Ensign, dribbles around. Swing it right side here to Ahmet. Now down inside, and the Polar Bears turn it over. Burrow basketball leading 5-0 with 3:46 to play in the first quarter. Passing left side and out of bounds. It went off of Peyton Quam. She was trying to get the pass from Olsen and out of bounds. Timeout taken by Phil Gogler and the Larimore Polar Bears. On the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, Burrows 5, Polar Bears nothing. 3:42 to play first quarter. YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back out of the timeout here at the Hillsboro Event Center. The Larimore Polar Bears inbound the basketball. Will work it up left side. With it, Allison Larson on the wing. She's guarded by Ensign. Larson launches, three-pointer, and she even banks it in. Larson, the 8th grader, for 3. And it's 5-3 Burroughs. 3:25 remains first quarter. First points of the game for the Polar Bears. Kennedy Olson left side, works it to Peyton Quam. Quam outside the arc, shares it with Gallagher. Gallagher right side to Kennedy Olson on the wing. Goes around the screen. Left side, Ensign's got it. Good screen by Quam. Ensign couldn't get it away quick enough. Now we'll work it to Gallagher on the wing. 12 on the shot clock. Ensign, Kennedy Olson directing traffic. Olson dribbles in. And we're going to get a push on the Polar Bears defensively. Push and a foul on Peyton Benson, her first, team second for Larimore. And it'll be Borough basketball. They're going to inbound here. Hillsboro-Central Valley will inbound in front of the fans here, in front of the home fans. HCV. Here's Ensign. Skip pass left side. Paige Cotton. Cotton works it out. Kennedy Olson. Olson now works to Gallagher. Gallagher right side to Quam. Back up top. 18 on the shot clock with that reset. Ensign's got it. Trying to hit the cutter. Now Paige Cotton. A good look at the basket, and Paige Cotton hits it. Freshman connects. It's now 7-3 Burroughs. 2:28 to play first quarter. Polar Bear basketball. Allison Larson looks down inside, turned over. Turnover number 3 on the Polar Bears in the first quarter. Sometimes there's a radio guy curse or the TV guy curse, whatever you want to call it. Burroughs have not turned the basketball over yet in the first quarter. Just saying, sharing something that I looked at. Here's Kennedy Olson crossing midcourt for the Burroughs. Olson picks up the dribble, finds Ensign. Ensign going to launch a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound, Cotton. Cotton goes right back out to Gallagher. Gallagher for 3. That's no good. And a rebound eventually comes down to the Polar Bears. That'll be down to Sadie Ahmet. Larimore basketball, dribbling, and Benson works it back out and in. We're going to get a foul. Got a little aggressive there. Sadie Gallagher going to be tagged with a foul. For the Burroughs, Gallagher, that's her first and the team's first as well here in this first quarter. Polar Bears set to inbound. Sadie Ahmet from the baseline. Ahmet waits, now fires a pass in. Ball is tipped, tracking it down, and on top of it is Michaela Sharp. They tie it up. So the ball stays with the Polar Bears. 1:45 remains here in the first quarter. 30 on the shot clock. Burroughs lead this one 7-3 in the first quarter. Allison Larson in front of the Borough bench. She will toss it in. Work it down inside. Ball is going to be taken away by the Burroughs. Sadie Gallagher, great defense. Turnover 4 on the Polar Bears, and Gallagher credited with the steal. Left side, Quam. Pumps, nearly traveled with it, gets the ball to Gallagher right side. Gallagher steps, squares up, gets the ball to Cotton. Cotton backs down the defender, throws up a shot, draws a foul. Paige Cotton wearing the long sleeves under the Borough uniform and get a foul call on Larson. Allison Larson, the 8th grader, her first, team's third on Larimore. Minute 26 to go in the first quarter. Free throws. Paige Cotton will make the first, she'll have another. As Michaela Sharp checks out into the ball game, Kendra Gemmel, a senior, one of the starting 5 for the Polar Bears, returns. Cotton makes both free throws. It's 9-3, Hillsboro-Central Valley with a minute 25 to go, first quarter. Sadie Ahmet works the basketball there to Peyton Benson, and a turnover by Larimore up the floor. Kennedy Olson shot off the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Sadie Ahmet, tries to fire the pass off of a Borough out of bounds. We'll see the official call here. The ball trekked all the way back into the restroom hallway, which would be on the, doing my directions, west side here. Inbounds for the Burroughs as the ball went off of the Polar Bears. Now the ball goes off the Burroughs and out of bounds. There's your first turnover. Comes with a minute 7 to play first quarter. Not bad. 9-3 Burroughs lead. Picking up Larimore at half court with some pressure. Sadie Ahmet, Peyton Benson. Right side, skip it to the Polar Bears' Gemmel. Back out, Larson looks at another three-point shot. This one misses. Rebound, bounces around, ends up in the hands of Sadie Ahmet. And out. Three-point look for Gemmel. Off the back iron, does not go. Rebounded by Megan Ensign. That's her 4th rebound of the ball game. Kennedy Olson, left side, shares it to Quam. Quam with the basketball. She'll drive. It's Gallagher. Shot deflected. Gallagher gets her own rebound and then stepped out of bounds with it. So it'll be a turnover, and it'll be Polar Bear basketball. They'll inbound from the baseline. Larimore going to walk it across midcourt. Shot clock is off. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by the Polar Bears, so it stays, I should say off the Burros, so it stays Polar Bear basketball. Kendra Gemmel, the senior, going to inbound from the sideline. She'll toss it into Larson, down inside here. They were working it to Brooke Brewski. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover number 6 in the first quarter for the Polar Bears. Burros lead it 9-3. The lone points from Allison Larson for the Polar Bears in this first quarter. Shot clock off, 17 seconds to play before the first quarter horn. Burros may hold for the last shot. Here's Kennedy Olson to Megan Ensign. Ensign, top of the key, 8 seconds, passes it to Kennedy Olson, 5 seconds, back to Ensign, looking for some space, going to kick it up, a shot, rolls out, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. First quarter complete on the Tim Gazette Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard. Larimore 3, Hillsboro-Central Valley 9, Burros lead at 9-3 at the end of 1 on yourliveevent.com.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Second quarter underway as Hillsboro-Central Valley inbounds the basketball. Kennedy Olson has it. Burros lead at 9-3. We begin the second quarter of play here at the Hillsboro Event Center. First of the doubleheader tonight. We've got coverage of the Region 1 and Region 2 wrestling duels tomorrow. YourLiveEvent.com as well here this evening with our coverage tonight. Is a drive to the basket and a score by Paige Cotton to start the second quarter. Cotton has 6 points to lead all scorers here tonight. She was fouled by Allison Larson. That's Allison's second, team's 4th here in the first half of play. And at the free throw line, Paige Cotton, where she is 2 for 2 already, tries to remain perfect at the free throw stripe. This off the back iron, and it rolls in good. Paige Cotton has given the Burros a 12-3 lead. 7:38 to play in the first half. Dribbling up the floor, it's Sadie Ahmet for Larimore. Move the basketball to Peyton Benson. Benson left side. Driving is Michaela Sharp. She goes down to Larson, who turns in the paint. Check that, not Larson, but Brooke Brewski. Ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with Larimore, defended there by the Burros. So the Polar Bears are set to inbound the basketball. Kendra Gemmel from the baseline. She'll look to toss it in, and it is intercepted just about. Kennedy Olson jumped the coverage, or jumped the pass there, and knocked it out of bounds. Nice job by Olson out there, and aggressive defense on the inbounds pass. Fire it in. It's Peyton Benson. The 8th grader goes left side with it to Ahmet. Free throw line jumper. Ahmet shot no good. And the rebound comes down to Allison Larson there. And now we've got, I misspoke, not Allison Larson. Rebound was down to Brewski, and then ball came tipped out of bounds by the Burros along the baseline, so it'll stay with the Polar Bears. Fresh shot clock coming. Inbounds, swing it up top. This is Sadie Ahmet. Ahmet, top of the key, dribbles. Fires a pass down inside to Brewski. Brewski out. This is Gemmel. Three-point look is short. Rebounded by Megan Ensign. Rebound number 5. Here comes Ensign and the Burros. Megan Ensign out to Kennedy Olson. Olson holds it high. Now will dribble. Lost the handle for a second. Collected. Cotton left side to Quam. Quam shot up. Shot good. Peyton Quam scores from inside, and it is 14-3. Burros leading. 6:34 to play, second quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley trying to win for the second time in as many nights. Trying to go back-to-back. A win last night over Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Now trying to get one here tonight as Richard Gerke enters the building. Here's a drive inside, a good pass and a turn, and a shot no good by Brewski. She gets her own rebound and follows it with a make. Brooke Brewski with a rebound and put back. Gets the Polar Bears back on the board. 14-5. Larimore scores. 6:05 to go in that first half here in the second quarter officially. With it, Ensign's got it top of the key. Ensign dribbles left, goes all the way down, and is going to be fouled. Largest lead of the game has been 11 for the Burros, and now Ensign has a chance to get that back. Get a foul call on Peyton Benson, her second. Team's 5th on Larimore. The first half. Megan Ensign, the sophomore, to the free throw line. This free throw's up and good. She'll have a second. Of course, it was a shooting foul. As the Burros see a substitution, Gallagher out, and Elisa Jenin checks in for the first time today. Also into the ball game for Larimore is Avery Zaradka checks in. Missed free throw by Ensign, and then a battle for the rebound. We're going to get a push foul on the Burros. Actually, a hold, Paige Cotton, her first, team second. So it's going to be Larimore basketball. The lead is 15-5. Burros with the advantage. Up top driving is Peyton Benson. Sharp on the wing, dribbles down, throws one up. Good. Michaela Sharp scores this one for the Polar Bears. It's 15-7 Burros. It's going to be Olson left side to Peyton Quam on the wing. Quam looks for a screen, goes against it, shares to Jenin. Jenin with the pass. Now it's going to be top Megan Ensign. Kennedy Olson driving in the paint. She bumps into a Polar Bear. Ball is loose on the rebound. A long rebound in the corner. And eventually Sadie Ahmet's going to get credit with it. Here come the Polar Bears the other way. Larimore works it in. Ball is going to be taken away. Turnover on Larimore. 7 turnovers in the first half of play. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. It's going to be Olson handing this one off to Megan Ensign at the circle, top near the midcourt stripe. Ensign to Quam. Quam, top of the key, hands it off here to Kennedy Olson. In and out, Olson right side to Cotton. Cotton dribbles, share the basketball. Get that one to Jenin. Jenin down inside. She'll turn, put up a shot. It's no good. And the rebound is down to Michaela Sharp. That's her second on the night. Sharp to Benson, and the 8th grader Benson dribbles across midcourt. Right hand, passes right side. This is Ahmet. Sadie Ahmet back out. Zaradka, right side. Benson drives in, kicks it back out. Zaradka's pass. Good defense there by Kennedy Olson, pressuring, poking it free, and chasing it into the backcourt. Ball will stay with Larimore. Last touch by the Burros defense. Subs as Brewski checks out for the Polar Bears, and back in is Allison Larson on a substitution. Polar Bear basketball. Peyton Benson has it. Benson at the midcourt stripe will work the ball right side. Meanwhile, single digits to shoot. Shot is missed. Reset the shot clock, and a miss there by Sadie Ahmet. And now the shot clock didn't get reset. It is, of course, reset now. And Coach Gogler encouraging the team to continue, not to be blocked out by that. We got a knee on Jenin there, her first. Team's 3rd on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Second quarter. 3:47 remains before halftime. Megan Ensign is out. We'll see Addison Sari check in for the Burros on a substitution. Polar Bear basketball. Zaradka Look at the shot there by Sharp is no good. Long rebound by Allison Larson, her third of the night. Larson goes all the way to the basket. Shot off the backboard, no good, and it's tied up. Possession arrow stays with Larimore. Larimore going to keep possession of this one as Sari was tied up with the basketball inside. Inbounding the basketball, it's Zaradka. Here's Larson from the free throw line. Her shot is good. Allison Larson scores it. It is 15-9 in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. The lead is 6. A 6-0 run. I should say it's a 6-1 run, but now a turnover on the Burros. Larimore does not get the shot to go. Here's Ahmet with a rebound. Her putback is no good. Now it's a physical go for the basketball, and it's tied up. Possession arrow will go to Hillsboro-Central Valley, and the Burros are going to call a timeout. 3:07 to go first half. It's the Burros 15 and the Polar Bears 9 on the Gold Harvest Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
15-9, Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Larimore. 3:07 to play second quarter. Burros and Polar Bears each scoring 6 points here in this second quarter. Burros out of their timeout, rushing up the floor. Olsen down inside. Work the basketball to Elisa Jenin, and we get a foul called. And that game break, by the way, brought to you by Lee Alfson of the Furniture Mart. Ask about, of course, your live event pricing with the Furniture Mart. Lee Alfson. See the guy, Lee, and he'll help you out. Furniture Mart, our game break. Jenin goes to the free throw line. Hits the first free throw. She'll have another. Brewski checks in for the Polar Bears. Larson checks out on a substitution. Jenin with her second free throw chance. In and out. Rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Brewski. That's her fourth rebound. Allison Larson was tagged with her third personal foul, by the way, the sixth on the Polar Bears here in this first half of basketball. 2:48 to play in the quarter. Dribbling. Sharp kicks it right side to Brewski. Brewski and out left side. Three-point look is no good for Zaradka. And the rebound is bounced around. It's going to be out and tied up, and the ball will stay with Larimore. Sari was there. Zaradka was there. Peyton Quam was there. Also, he had Michaela Sharp on the floor, too. Megan Ensign re-enters, gives Paige Cotton a break. Sadie Ahmet checks in. Zaradka checks out. Substitutions for the Polar Bears and the Burros. 2:33 to go. Second quarter. Inbounding. Polar Bear basketball. Work it to Benson, left side here. This will be Ahmet. Benson dribbling. Free throw line area. Kicks it out. And we're going to see a foul. Foul call is on 13, Megan Ensign. Her first, team's fourth. So Polar Bear inbounding. Larimore set to toss this one in. Ahmet works it. Try to get it to Benson. We're going to see the Burros jump the pass, knock it out of bounds. Again, the Polar Bears will inbound. Larimore holding, looking, passing. Michaela Sharp looks to go inside, and it'll be turned over. Burros pick it up in the backcourt. That's Olsen. After the eighth turnover by the Polar Bears in the first half of basketball, here's Kennedy Olsen across midcourt. Left side to Peyton Quam. Ball down inside is tipped. Tracking it down is Sadie Ahmet. Fourth turnover by the Burros in the first half. Polar Bear basketball. Driving in is Michaela Sharp to the basket. No good. Rebound, tied up. Addison Sari, she will certainly be outsized in most every battle she takes on. She did a job right there and tied it up inside, going for a rebound, and it'll be Burro basketball. Inbounds coming. This is Megan Ensign. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Polar Bear defense, and it'll stay Burro basketball. Leading 16-9 here in the second quarter. Minute 52 to play before halftime. We'll have the boys' game coming up tonight as well here on yourliveevent.com. As Kennedy Olson dribbles. Olson all the way across midcourt to right side, finding Megan Ensign. She'll launch up a triple. Ensign off the rim, no good. It's out of bounds. The long rebound out of bounds means it's going to be basketball to the hands of Larimore. The Polar Bears inbound. Ahmet will run it across midcourt. Guarded there by Kennedy Olson at midcourt. Peyton Benson lost the handle. It goes out of bounds. Off of Peyton Quam in front of the Borough bench. A minute and a half to play before halftime. Polar Bear inbound. Gemmel gets it to Ahmet. Ahmet's going to drive. Tries to get some separation. Now passes Brewski to the basket. No good on the shot. Rebound is bouncing around, and eventually it's Ahmet. She'll extend the possession. Three-point look is good for Peyton Benson and the Polar Bears. Within 4 now. It's 16-12. 1:06 to play, first half. Driving, scoring is the Burrows' Elisa Jenin. 18-12, the Burrows answer with 56 seconds to go. Right side, passing, Polar Bear basketball. Driving, we're going to get a foul. Let's see here. What is the call? They call a travel. It is a turnover on the Polar Bears, their 10th turnover in the first half. Borough basketball, a screen. Kennedy Olson tries to go all the way to the basket and does. Kennedy Olson drives and scores. 20-12 Burrows. 35 seconds to go in this first half. A difference of about 3 on the shot clock. Polar Bears trying to hand the basketball off to Peyton Benson, but Burrows pressuring, and we're going to get a foul. Reach in on Kennedy Olson, her first and team's 5th in this first half of basketball. Burrows lead at 20-12. They've scored 11 here in this second quarter. Larimore scored 9. Fresh shot clock, and actually they shut it off with that reset after the foul. So Polar Bears could hold for the last shot. They won't. They'll launch this one. It's no good. Rebound. Brewski. Brooke Brewski, 5 rebounds. Now a three-point look is good. That is Sadie Ahmet burying the 3, and it's a 5-point game. 3 seconds. Kennedy Olson, 2 seconds. Lost the handle on it. She'll throw one up before the horn. It's short. It looked good, but it was short. 20-15 at the half. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads Larimore on the Tim Gazette Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard. Stick around. Halftime statistics and a breakdown of the first half of play coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
For over 100 years, Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator, a full-service cooperative, has been growing and adapting with the ever-changing agriculture industry. These strong roots in eastern North Dakota include a dedicated staff of 42 full-time employees. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator offers a variety of services, including agronomy, sales and service, custom application, grain drying and handling, bulk fuel and oil, tire repair, and light mechanic work. Findlay Farmers Grain and Elevator is a buyer of corn, soybeans, wheat, and sunflowers. Learn more by visiting FindlayFarmersElevator.com.
It's the halftime report today, brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Updahl in Hillsboro. Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Updahl Agency in Hillsboro with a halftime report here tonight. At the half, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros a lead of 20-15 over the Larimore Polar Bears in this Region 2 girls basketball game. Both teams in with 3-14 records. Burros trying to win for the second time in as many nights, while Larimore trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. Both teams enter the game with 3 games remaining after tonight, regular season play. Well, first half, Hillsboro-Central Valley got a 9-3 lead after the end of the first quarter. Got some scoring from Paige Cotton and Sadie Gallagher. Burros opened up the second quarter, stretched that lead to 11 points with 6:34 to go before the halftime mark. Larimore would then go on a little bit of a run, 6-1 run in fact. Burros would stretch the lead back up to 8. Then a 3-point shot late by Larimore makes this one a 5-point game at halftime. Larimore outscores Hillsboro-Central Valley 12-11 in the second quarter. The Burros do lead the Polar Bears at halftime 20-15. This is the halftime report from Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Stick around, first half statistics from the HEC in Hillsboro coming up, with the Burros leading the Polar Bears 20-15 at halftime on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Maddie Olson. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School District.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105. A pancake sausage breakfast and bake sale benefit for Erica Kritzberger will be held on Sunday, February 12th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the St. Rose Parish Center in Hillsboro. There will be dine-in or takeout options available. A free will donation will be accepted. Also, drop-off donation boxes or mail-in donations available at Dakota Heritage Bank of Hillsboro. The pancake and sausage breakfast and bake sale benefit for Erica Kritzberger, Sunday, February 12th, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the St. Rose Parish Center in Hillsboro. Sponsored by the Knights of Columbus Hillsboro, Council 4690.
It's halftime here tonight in Hillsboro for the girls' portion of the doubleheader on yourliveevent.com. We have Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Larimore 20-15. Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance Agency, Hillsboro, halftime report. First half statistics for Larimore: 2 points for Michaela Sharp, 3 points, 8 rebounds for Sadie Ahmet, 3 points and a rebound for Peyton Benson. Brooke Brewski, 2 points, 5 rebounds, and Allison Larson, 5 points, 3 boards. She also has 3 fouls. The Polar Bears did not shoot a free throw. They had 10 turnovers in the first half, 19 rebounds. Hillsboro-Central Valley first half statistics: 5 points for Sadie Gallagher, 2 for Peyton Quam, 7 for Paige Cotton along with 4 rebounds. Megan Ensign, 1 point and 5 rebounds after the 30-point performance last night. Kennedy Olson, 2 points and a board, and 3 points for Elisa Jenin. 5 of 7 from the line with the Burros, 11 rebounds, and 4 turnovers in the first half. Halftime report from Ryan Updahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. The Ryan Updahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Halftime report here on YourLiveEvent.com. Got the boys game coming up here next on YourLiveEvent.com. We also have the Region 2 basketball tournament, or I should say the Region 1 and Region 2. Well, we do have the Region 2 basketball tournament for that matter, but that's coming up. Tomorrow, Region 1 and Region 2 dual wrestling tournaments. Next weekend, the individuals. Coverage on YourLiveEvent.com as well. Stick around, second half of basketball in this Region 2 matchup between the Polar Bears and the Burros. Girls basketball on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can trust the pros at Hillsboro Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work. And Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben and Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben and Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Pearlie, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And remember, appetizers and so many other fun activities at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Good luck to the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros from everyone at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And they thank you for all of your support with the Hillsboro Vets Club.
Ryan Updahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. Ryan Updahl Agency in Hillsboro. Halftime here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads Larimore 20-15 in girls basketball. Thanks again to Ryan Updahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro for the halftime report. Game 1 of the double dip. We've got the boys game following this one here tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. Looking forward to the action here from the Hillsboro Event Center. We've got Ahmet with the basketball sharing, kicking it out right side. This is Gemmel. Gemmel down in. This is too sharp, back out. Three-point look for Larimore to start. Missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Ensign. Megan Ensign, after 30 last night, it's just 1 point here so far this evening. Quam has it on the wing, works it to Gallagher. Gallagher down inside to Cotton. The pass got out in front, and the Burros with the turnover on their first possession of this third quarter. Just underway. Burros by 5, 20-15 over the Larimore Polar Bears. Polar Bear basketball, they work it up the floor. Gemmel, Larson driving. Larson is going to be fouled by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Yeah, we'll see how the second half unfolds. Who's going to come out and be the aggressor here in the second half? Ensign is tagged with her second, team's first in the second half. And to the free throw line for the first time tonight, Larimore will attempt free throws. Allison Larson. First free throw off the back iron, no good. She'll try another. Second free throw on the way. Larson. Shot is up and good. This one rattles home. 20-16. Larimore the first to score in the third quarter. Kennedy Olson and the Burros cross midcourt. Olson hands this one off to Megan Ensign. Ensign on the wing, gets it up top to Cotton. Paige Cotton with a basketball, right side, shares it to Quam. Quam goes down to the baseline and back out. Cotton lost a handle, and a travel is called on the Burros. 4 turnovers in the entire first half, 2 in the first minute of the third quarter for the Burro girls. Coach Lout coaching up, putting on the pressure. Burros will meet the Polar Bears with three-quarter court pressure. Polar Bears will weave their way across midcourt. They do. We're going to get a foul. I believe Kennedy Olson is hit. She called with a reach. Olson, her second, team second. Polar Bears inbounding. Toss the basketball to Benson in the backcourt. Benson crosses midcourt, goes left side. Dribbling in is Sharp. Sharp turns in the paint, shot no good. Rebound, Larson chases after it. Ball out of bounds. And it was last touched by the Polar Bears. Getting after it, trying to extend their possession. So it's Burro basketball. Hillsboro-Central Valley inbounds. Coming across midcourt. You've got Kennedy Olson sharing it to Megan Ensign. Ensign steps, shoots, good. Her first field goal of the game comes in the third quarter, and it is 22-16. Burros leading. 6:26 to go, third quarter. Down inside, it's Larson squaring up from the baseline. Jumper too strong. Rebound to Paige Cotton. That's rebound number 5. Burro basketball. Olson works to Ensign. Looks for a screen and gets it. Rolls around, sends it to Cotton. Three-point look, no good. Rebound to Allison Larson. That is rebound number 4. And here come the Polar Bears. It's Larson. She's going to take it one-on-one. She scoops it up. Layup is no good. Megan Ensign goes for the rebound, and she's pushed. There's a lot of contact for no whistles. He kind of just bounced off, and it might have been just bouncing. She kind of just bounced like a pinball off the defender, but I guess you have to watch that one again. But nonetheless, no whistle. Burros end up with the basketball regardless. Burro ball. Kennedy Olson coming across midcourt. Olson looks for some separation. Quam has it. Quam dribbles. Top of the key. Back here to Gallagher for 3. That one rattles off. Burros have had some good looks. Shots just aren't falling. Here's Benson with a rebound, and the Polar Bears come the other way. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Outside of the arc, looking, passing, shooting, scoring. Tic-tac-toe, and it's Brewski getting in the work here for the Polar Bears. That's for Brewski here. Her first in the second half, 22-18. Burros by 4 with 5:13 to play. Third quarter. Megan Ensign has space, drives the paint, shoots one up, no good. Rebound, Cotton was tied up there. Brewski's going to fight for it. You got to fight for your right to keep that basketball, and Brewski does it. Up the floor, Gemmel, right side for the Polar Bears. She'll work it. Good pass. Shot by Sharp is no good. And then the Polar Bears try to save it. They throw it out of bounds on a turnover. Hillsboro-Central Valley basketball. Inbounds coming. Burros. And we got a spin there. It's Kennedy Olson in the backcourt. Gets the handle on it. Getting some pressure there from the defense of Peyton Benson. Ensign fires one right side here to Burros. Kennedy Olson drives, puts a shot up. It does not fall. Off the front iron, and then a battle for the rebound. It was last touched by the Polar Bears. It'll stay with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Quam exits, and it'll be Sorry checking in. Inbounds. Megan Ensign wide open scores. Ensign scores. She's got 5 tonight. 24-18. Burros add to their lead. 4:22 to play. Third quarter. Driving. Kicking. Here's a three-pointer for Sharp. It's nothing but the bottom of the net. Michaela Sharp hits, and a timeout taken by the Polar Bears. 24-21. 3-point ball game. 4:15 to go, third quarter. Burros by 3 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seat sales scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Have you adjusted your crop insurance policy to reflect the increase in commodity prices and input costs? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We want to partner with you to provide you a comprehensive policy structure to protect your farm's revenue and preserve your equity. Give us a call today to set up a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent prior to March 15th. For contact information, please visit our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Burrows by 3 following the Michaela Sharp three-pointer here in the third quarter. There's 4:15 to play in the third with Hillsboro-Central Valley. A 3-point advantage over Larimore, trying to sweep the regular season series against Larimore and try to make it 2 wins in a row. Two teams combining for 6 wins on the season in this one. Burrows set to inbound after the ball was tipped out of bounds. And on the inbounds, the defense knocks it away. Polar Bears forcing a turnover. Michaela Sharp on the inbounds. Here's a 3-point look to tie the game. It's no good by Ahmet. Rebound, Paige Cotton. Cotton works the basketball to Ensign in the backcourt. Ensign to Kennedy Olson, and the Burrows walk it across midcourt with a dribble. Passing, working to Ensign. Megan Ensign all the way to the basket. Throws it up. It's no good. Rebound. Battle for it. Sadie Ahmet comes away with it. That's her 9th rebound of the game. 3:34 to play third quarter. Up the floor. Work it. Share it to Sadie Ahmet. Left side passing to Zaradka. Now a shot. No good inside by Brewski. Rebound loose. Eventually comes away to the hands of Kennedy Olson, and she is, they call Olson with a travel. Turnover number 4 in the second half. That matches the output of turnovers by the Burrows in the entire first half of play tonight. We'll have the Polar Bears inbound from the baseline here. Larimore tossing it in. It's Zaradka. Avery Zaradka now passing. It's driving, kicking. Brewski has it right side, guarded by Ensign. And pesky defense on the backside. We're going to get a foul called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. They call it on Addison Sorry. That's her first. Team's third. Subs coming in, as we'll see Elisa Jenin check in. Exiting is Sadie Gallagher for the Burrows. Polar Bears inbounding, 3:14 to go, third quarter. Passing, it's going to be Benson. Benson left side. That's Sadie Ahmet. Ahmet back to Benson, dribbling in, kicking out. But we got a push on the Burrows. Burrows are in a bit of foul trouble in this third quarter. Addison Sorry, her second, team's 4th now. 4 fouls here in the third quarter alone. Inbounds pass, got loose. Polar Bears able to track it down. Zaradka's got it. Left side, Ahmet gonna drive in, kick it back out. Benson, top of the key, left side and then around. Got Michaela Sharp losing the handle on it. Turnover is number 3 on the Polar Bears. Now up the floor. Burrows lost a handle on it. And they'll have a turnover as well. That's the 5th turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley in this ball game. 5th in the second half, I should say. We've got a basketball in the hands of the Polar Bears. Kick it outside. Dribbling Larimore all the way inside Zaradka. Drops a pass along the baseline. Taken away by Elisa Jenin. So Polar Bear turnover number 4 in the second half. 14 in the game. 2:25 to go third quarter. Here's Sorry. She'll launch a long shot. That one just off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Sadie Ahmet. That's her 10th rebound of the game. Zaradka to the basket. Blocked by Paige Cotton. The ball off of Cotton as well. Picked up by the Corey Erickson. Great effort again down by the baseline there. Corey Erickson, not only does he have the expensive camera in hand, Fantastic stop of the basketball, quick hands, keeps it from getting into the out. It goes into Ben Strand's office. The ball never comes back. You got to be careful out there. That's why we got Corey over there. Shot goes up, no good by Larson. Rebounded by Jenin for the Burros. And Hillsboro-Central Valley clinging to that 3-point lead with 2:04 to go third quarter. It's 24-21. Olsen to make it Ensign. She gets a screen from Cotton. Ensign picks it up, fires a pass. Got Jenin, got Sari, down inside to Jenin. Jenin's shot deflected, going for a rebound. It bounces around, and who ended up touching it last? I think it was off the Burros. It'll be Larimore basketball. Now the Burros have scored 4 points this quarter, and the Polar Bears have scored 6 here in the third. Minute 40 remains in a low-scoring contest between these two Region 2 rivals. Polar Bear basketball to Allison Larson. She'll work it to Benson on the wing. Left side, Sharp. Sharp saves it, and the Polar Bears turn it over. Burrows with the steal. Kennedy Olsen out in front. Layup is short. Rebound. Sorry was going after. We're getting a foul call, and they're going to tag this one to... they're going to tag it to the Burrows' Paige Cotton, her second, team's 5th. Sorry checks out. And back in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Looks like they brought back in Peyton Quam. Substitution. Polar Bear basketball. They bring it across, trailing by 3. Peyton Benson out to Allison Larson. Larson crosses over, will spin. Larson drives down, picks up the dribble in trouble. Brewski's got it back out. This will be Sharp driving. Sharp to the paint. Her shot no good. Rebound. Putback is good, and a foul. Michaela Sharp has a chance at a 3-point play. With 58 seconds to go before the third quarter horn, and the Polar Bears have pulled within 1 with a chance to tie it. That's for the Burros, their 6th foul in this third quarter, and that's the second on Elisa Jenin. She'll sit, and back in is Gallagher for the Burros. To tie the game, Michaela Sharp at the free throw line. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Paige Cotton. Burrows by 1. Cotton gets the rebound. It's rebound 7. 24-23. Burrows lead it. 50 seconds to go, third quarter. Dribbling, Quam, long 2-pointer. Great shot, buries it. Peyton Quam delivers. 26-23. Burrows extend that lead again to 3. Now a tie game. Can Larson do it? 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, a long rebound comes out to Benson. Now work a pass across the paint. Going in and scoring is the Larimore Polar Bears. And Brewski back on the board with a deuce. Brooke Brewski scores it 26-25. 16 seconds to go, third quarter. It's going to be Ensign for 3. Best time of the day for Megan Ensign to connect. She has 7 in the third quarter, 29-25. And now, at the horn, a little floater. There's a foul called. 2 shots coming. 2 shots coming as a foul is called on the Burros, and that's not a good one. Not a good foul for the Burros to take. Paige Cotton, her 3rd, team's 7th. So now the fourth quarter, you got Larimore bonus. Plus, this is a bad one for Cotton. That's her 3rd. Free throws. They can get lucky here. Larson would miss both, but she misses the first. See if she makes good here. And they want to make sure that the Burros are represented on the floor here, and they bring in a substitution. Because they did put 0.3 seconds back on the clock. So we got that going on. Doesn't look so good on our screen there, but they did put 0.3 back on the clock. Allison Larson, a chance at this one. Missed both, rebounded by Gallagher, and that's the end of the third quarter. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard, Burros by 4 at the end of 3, 29-25 on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber welcomes you. As you're working on interior projects, Hillsboro Lumber can help. Hillsboro Lumber has trim, doors, flooring, and all the necessary tools and products to complete your projects. If you're also thinking about larger projects for next spring and summer, let Hillsboro Lumber know of your ideas, and they'll help with planning and estimates. Hillsboro Lumber, 701-636-4301. Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Here we go, fourth quarter of basketball on YourLiveEvent.com featuring Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Larimore. The Burros trying to win 2 games in a row. Polar Bears trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. And the fourth quarter is upon us. Burros by 4, 29-25. With the basketball, driving shot is up by Gallagher. It's no good. Rebounded, Quam then shares it right back into the hands of the Larimore Polar Bears. Trying to save it from going out of bounds. Tossed it to the Polar Bears. Larimore up the floor. They tried to save it from going out of bounds after a missed shot, and they will lose it out of bounds after Brewski had a chance at it. And now we'll get a substitution. Gemmel checks out. Avi Zaradka checks back in for Larimore. 7:30 to go here in this fourth quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Kennedy Olson, Megan Ensign after 7 points in the third quarter. Ensign's got 8 in the game. 3-point look for Gallagher. No good. Rebounded by Larson. That's rebound number 5. 29-25. Hillsboro-Central Valley. Larimore wins that third quarter, outscoring HCV 10-9 in the quarter. Defended along the baseline. A shot goes up and was out of bounds off of Ensign on a drive that time by Allison Larson. So it'll stay Polar Bear basketball. Just under 7 minutes to play tonight. First game of the doubleheader, we've got the Burros and the Polar Bears boys to still play next. Larson works it out. 3-point look here. Zaradka, it's no good. Rebound is loose. That'll be a rebound by Brewski and a foul. Foul called, and we'll have Hillsboro-Central Valley's Megan Ensign tagged with their third, team's 8th. 8 fouls for the Burros, 0 for the Polar Bears in the second half. Key stat shared. And it's wearing on the Burros. Not that it's inaccurate. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's a big deal. Second free throw. Brewski made the first and makes the second. Brooke Brewski hits both free throws. 29-27. 6:47 to go in the game. Here's Kennedy Olson for the Burros up the floor. Get the ball to Quam. Quam down inside to Gallagher. Shot no good. Rebounded by Larimore. And then Larimore stepped out of bounds. Sadie Ahmet grabbed the rebound and then stepped out of bounds with it. It'll be Burro basketball. Hillsboro-Central Valley's Kennedy Olson to inbound. Kennedy looking, fires a pass. Gallagher's got it. Up top, this is Quam. Quam to Kennedy Olson at the circle. Quam has it outside the arc. 24 to shoot. Hand the ball and a push. The first foul in the second half comes here for Larimore. 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Call it on Sadie Ahmet. It's her second, as mentioned, first on the team in the second half. So the Burros will inbound. Leading by 2, 29-27. 6:18 to play. Work the basketball to Megan Ensign. Now Ensign outside the arc. Ensign wants to dribble. Now in trouble. Picked it up, hits Kennedy Olson on the cut. Olson to the basket, draws a foul. So Kennedy Olson will go to the free throw line as the Polar Bears are hit with another foul. As Allison Larson with her 4th personal, team 2nd. Kennedy Olson at the free throw line having a big opportunity here to put some points on the board and miss the free throw. She'll have another. Second free throw chance. Good. Olson makes 1 of 2. 30-27. Burros by 3, 6 minutes to play. Left side with the basketball, Zaradka. 3-point look to tie the game. No good. That was a 3 attempt by Amit. Rebound came down to Megan Ensign. That's her 7th rebound of the game. 30-27. Burrows with the advantage. They have the basketball. Ensign with it. Long 3-pointer. This one off the mark. Rebounded by Brooke Brewski. 9 rebounds on the night for Brewski, along with now 8 points in the game. Polar Bear basketball. Benson works it down inside to Larson. Kicks it out. Driving is Brewski. Back to Larson. Larson out to Amit. Shot is too strong. Rebounded by Megan Ensign. Her 8th rebound of the game. Here comes Kennedy Olson all the way to the basket. She drives, lays it up, and is fouled. Will go to the line for free throws with 5:10 to play. Foul is going to be called on Allison Larson, and she's done. Fouling out with 5:10 to go. Allison Larson, 6 points, 5 rebounds tonight. So Larson's day is done as they bring back in, well, let's see here. Who did they bring back in? I believe Sadie Amitz, or I should say Michaela Sharp is back in. And Kennedy Olson goes 1 for 2 again at the line. 31-27. Just over 5 minutes to play here in this one. Burrows by 4. And the Polar Bears are without Allison Larson. Driving in at Peyton Benson. She's tied up. Possession arrow stays with the Polar Bears. 4:54 to go. Polar Bear basketball, they'll inbound from the baseline underneath the basket. Ready to toss it in, Sadie Amit finds Brewski. Brewski splits the defense, shot no good. Rebound is out, it bounces around, and it ends up to Peyton Quam. Burrows back on the offensive side, 4:40 to go, fourth quarter. Good pass inside to Megan Ensign. She is getting a shot off. It's no good. Ball on the rebound chance. It's loose, and it comes away to the Polar Bears, and eventually coming away with the rebound was Sadie Amit. Polar Bear basketball. Sharp goes to the baseline. Sharp going to dribble along the baseline and out of bounds. I will say, very consistent. Ticky-tack stuff is going the same either way. If anybody wants to complain, you're not going to get too far. 4:23 to go on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest seed sales scoreboard. It's the Burrows leading the Polar Bears by 4 on yourliveevent.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Inbounds for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Kennedy Olson has it, crosses the timeline. She hands it to Ensign and gets it back. Borough basketball, 4:14 to go. 31-27. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Larimore in a three-point look, and it's good for Paige Cotton. Cotton hits the triple. 34-27. The lead is now 7 for the Burrows with just under 4 minutes to play. Burrows trying to sweep the regular season series with Larimore, and Cotton blocks a shot. Brewski rebound, put back no good. And it'll be Burrows, Quam with a rebound. Brewski now 10 rebounds in the basketball game. Kennedy Olson, Megan Ensign, back to Paige Cotton. Paige Cotton up to Gallagher. She'll launch a three-pointer. This one's no good. Peyton Quam goes after a rebound, tied it up. Burrows keep possession. Good hustle, good effort there by Peyton Quam. 3:30 to go. Burrows by 7. And an inbound coming for Kennedy Olson. Olson works it to Gallagher, out to Cotton. Three-point look is no good. And the rebound is going to be Michaela Sharp. Sharp goes behind the back with a pass, and it'll be Benson walking it across midcourt. Larimore down 7 with 3:15 to play. Three-point look for Amit. It's too long, no good. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. And it'll be Borough basketball. 3:10 to play. Burrows lead this one 34-27. Hillsboro-Central Valley, Sadie Gallagher. She'll inbound to Kennedy Olson. Athleticism, Kennedy Olson goes all the way in, goes 2-on-1 and hands it off to Paige Cotton to score. That looked almost too easy there by the Borough girls. 2:56 to play. Burrows by 9. Trying to make it 2 wins in a row. Left side with it. Sadie Amit. Free throw line jumper is no good. The rebound is down to Saradka. Now a three-point look on the way. It's nothing but the bottom of the net for the Larimore Polar Bears. Sadie Amit, her second from beyond the arc tonight. 36-30. That's the score with 2:38 to play on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sale scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Wilf Dagelman started Dagelman Industries 60 years ago with one thing in mind. He wanted to make products that had a true impact on the farm. The foundation of Dagelman remains the same today. Build simple, heavy, reliable equipment that will last for generations. We choose to innovate rather than imitate and work hard to remain an industry leader. Wilf truly said it best. Build it right, build it heavy, and build it to last from top to bottom. If you're interested in joining our team, visit dagelman.com to view our openings.
Burrows by 6, 2:38 to play. A Region 2 girls basketball matchup tonight here in Hillsboro. Up the floor. There goes again Kennedy Olson for the Burrows. Her shot goes off the glass. It's no good. Rebound, a battle for it. Brooke Brewski was in the mix of that, trying to get the rebound. They tie it up, and it is possession to the Polar Bears. Larimore basketball. Crossing midcourt. Amit has it. Benson kicks it out. Diving for the basketball and tied up on the floor. Borough ball. Hustle play there. He had Michaela Sharp on the floor for Larimore, and the Burrows put hands on it as well, and he tied it up. Kennedy Olson hands this one on a quick pass to Paige Cotton. Skip it up to Addison Sorry. Burrows do not need to rush by any means. 2:10 to play. And the lead is 6 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sorry has it, looks to pass inside to Jenin. Ball bounces out. Cotton, quick pass to Quam, back to Sorry. Got 15 on the shot clock. Plenty of time, but the Burrows then a pass to Quam. She cut out rather than cutting in. And it's a turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their 9th turnover in this second half. 13 in the game. They only had 4 first half turnovers. Final minute 50. Down 6. Larimore has the basketball. Trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. Here's Sharp kicking it back up top. Amit for 3. Oh, baby. Sadie Amit hits another one. That's her 3rd from beyond the arc. 36-33. Timeout Burrows. A minute 36 to go on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sale scoreboard. Burrows by 3 over the Polar Bears on yourliveevent.com.
Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
36-33, Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Larimore. Girls basketball and a foul on the Polar Bears. 4 fouls to give. There's 1. Now down to 3 to give. Foul is called on Benson. That's her 3rd. Team's 4th. for the Polar Bears this second half. Burrows, Kennedy Olson crosses midcourt, looks for a screen, and the pass is picked off. At the steal, Zaradka, she loses the balance, looks the ball over, and gets a shot off. Rebound by Brewski. Putback is no good, but a foul is called. Brewski will go to the free throw line for the Larimore Polar Bears, down 3 with 1:20 to go. Both teams hungry for a victory tonight. So at the line, Brooke Brewski, who is 2 for 2 here in the quarter, at the line. This free throw misses. She'll have another. We see the Burrows sub in Gallagher for Jenin on a substitution. 1:20 to play. Burrows by 3. Brewski at the line again. This one up. And this one is good. 36-34, a 2-point lead for the Burrows with 1:17 to go. No need to push by the Burrows. Work the ball to Ensign, getting a screen, looking for a screen from Cotton, doesn't get it the way she wanted. Work the ball to Gallagher, Gallagher to Quam. Quam uses the screen. She'll pass, cutting inside is going to be Kennedy Olson. A little herky-jerky, but they got it to go in, and Olson's going to go to the free throw line. So we'll have a free throw contest here with with the foul going against Michaela Sharp, her first, team's 5th. And there's Kennedy Olson making the first of 2 free throws. Back to a 3-point game, trying to make it a 2-possession game with 59 seconds to go. Olson makes them both. Big free throws for Kennedy Olson. 38-34, Burrows lead, 56 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Polar Bears up top. They work the basketball to Ahmet. Ahmet, loose basketball in the paint. Burrows steal it. Take it away, but then the Burrows turn it right back over with a steal by Zaradka for the Polar Bears. Ball is going to be then picked off by the Burrows again. Kennedy Olson with a steal. She'll slow it down. No need to rush it. Olson with the basketball. 33 seconds to go. With it, Burrows have it. Ensign. Ensign to Kennedy Olson. And a foul called. Olson is fouled up top. Foul will be called. Peyton Benson, I believe, is the one to be tagged here. Benson with her 4th and team's 6th, so 1 more to go, but we've got a timeout being taken. Timeout with 24 seconds to go on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. Burrows by 4 with the ball, 24 seconds to play on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
Burrows inbound the basketball after the timeout. 20 seconds to play. Leading by 4. Evading fouls. Burrows burning the clock down. Now it's Ensign, and she's finally pushed. Foul on Sadie Ahmet, her 3rd, team 7th. 1-1 with 10 seconds to play. Burrows could almost ice the game. Megan Ensign, 1 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. She'll shoot a 1-1. Free throw is up. Rolls out, no good. Loose basketball. Last touched by the Polar Bears. It's Burrow ball with 8 seconds to play. Leading by 4. A foul would send him to the line again. Inbounds, it's going to be Olson. Olson gets it to Ensign, 4 seconds. Ensign, 2 seconds. Ensign and the Burrows will round out the clock and win it. 38-34. Hillsboro-Central Valley has won back-to-back games in girls basketball. The win tonight, the final on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard 38-34 over the Larimore Polar Bears. Stick around. Our post-game report is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro-Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Go Boroughs! New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Enjoy a daytime lunch, evening supper, or weekend meal at West Main Pizza in Ada. They're more than just pizza. You'll also enjoy the taste of pasta dishes, calzones, wraps, subs, nachos, super nachos, tacos, salads, chicken wings, and more. You can dine in or carry out. Call 218-784-3700. Remember to join their text club and like on Facebook for additional specials. They're open daily at West Main Pizza in Ada.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
New and on the lot at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada, new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Call Chuck O'Neill for pricing and more information on this new 29-foot Wilrich Chisel Pro. Also, they have the new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow. Talk to Chuck O'Neill and get the deal done on this new 39-foot Wilrich Chisel Plow at Ziegler Ag Equipment. Other used equipment on the lot, Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. They thank you for your business, 218-784-2961.
Back on the post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com, Kevin Kochman along with Paige Cotton, one of our stars of the game here today, which we're going to talk about in just a moment as we get a chance to recap this one tonight. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Boroughs improved to 4-14 on the season. They've won back-to-back games. They knock off Larimore tonight, the final 38-34 on YourLiveEvent.com. And in our post-game report, we need to talk about our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game, RDK Enterprises, PlanterDoc.com, and one of our players of the game, Precision Player of the Game, is Paige Cotton. And I thought, Paige, just for you to start out the ball game, got hot right away, did some things that you needed to do. Hey, you guys have won 2 games in a row. How you feeling about this one?
It feels good. Yeah.
Talk to me about this one. How did this one unfold? I know kind of avenging an earlier season loss.
I think we were a little tired from last night, but I think we started off really good. I think we got a little slow at the end, but it was just because we were tired. I think we played pretty good, though.
It's hard to play back-to-back games.
Yeah.
I know both you and the Polar Bears had played 3 games in 4 days.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you said, just last week you guys had beaten Larimore. How different was this game from the game prior?
I think our first game was honestly a little bit better.
Okay.
I think we had a little bit more energy, obviously, but both games were pretty good.
Shooting was not easy tonight. You guys had some, it was just not, shots weren't falling. So how important was it to pick things up on the other end defensively?
Yeah, it was a little bit hard at first, but I think we got the hang of it finally. Fouls were definitely not in our favor, but
No, it was 8-0 for a while in that second half. At the same time, you guys had to battle through that, a little bit of adversity. Did you guys talk about that at all during timeouts or anything?
Yeah, we just pushed through, and they started finally calling fouls. Their shots were going in, and yeah.
For you and the team, 2 in a row. I mean, you've got 4 wins, okay? Because was last year, if I remember right, just 1 win on the season? Something to that? 2 wins.
2, yeah.
You've doubled the wins.
Yeah.
I mean, little things all season long. You've been looking for little things. How important was it tonight to just get this one?
I think it felt really good. Yeah, it definitely gave us more confidence, I think, going into we're playing Midway Minto on Tuesday, which should be a good game too.
Yeah.
And then the playing game next week too.
And this was an important game in the standings where you and Larimore sat. Kind of put you in the driver's seat in the 8th spot right now. Could jump a little bit, so you never know, right?
Yeah.
To you and your team, congrats. Enjoy this one, okay,
you.
Paige? You got it. Paige Cotton joining us here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Borough girls win it and are now 4-14 on the season. We're back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
We're back on the postgame report here on YourLiveEvent.com following Hillsboro-Central Valley girls win over Larimore. That final was 38-34. Burrows tonight led by the 5 points, 2 rebounds for Sadie Gallagher, 4 and 3 for Peyton Quam, 12 points and 7 rebounds for Paige Cotton. It was Megan Ensign, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 5 and 2 for Kennedy Olson, 3 points and a board for Elisa Jenin tonight. Burrows 23 rebounds, 15 turnovers, 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Some of the stats here tonight. Those are the post-game connections from Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect, halsteadtel.com. Got to put that over my face to make it, really fun there. Let's get into our post-game coaches' comments. Visit with the head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley girls basketball, Haley Lout. Coach, it hasn't happened too frequently. Get to talk about back-to-back wins. First off, for your girls, playing 3 games in 4 days, and then getting this one tonight after getting a road victory in Drayton last night. Kudos to the kids' efforts to double the win total from the season a year ago. Little things, and you guys got another one tonight, a hard-fought win for the kids.
Yeah, it's huge, and especially some still battling sickness this week too. Sadie Gallagher, we try to get her breaks when we could, but when she's playing good, it's kind of hard to take them out too. So it was they put in the effort all week, and it's been fun to see, and they're seeing that, and they're pumped up about it, and it's just going to continue on. We're not done with the season yet, and they're excited about these next few games. 3
games left on the regular season. We look back on this one tonight. I only had 4 turnovers in the entire first half. Flip that, a bunch in the second half. But then also, girls had to battle 8 fouls to none at a time. Now, it doesn't matter officials calling what they're calling. Girls had to battle through it. Some adversity, and they were tested here tonight.
Yeah, I thought the girls really handled that. They didn't let it affect them. They didn't show it as much on their face. I know I was getting a little frustrated with it, but they handled it, and that just shows how mature they're getting, and it's really fun to see that they're just going to keep playing their game no matter what's going on around them.
So tonight they get the win over Larimore. It's twice against the Polar Bears, give them 4 wins. You had a game at Drayton Valley Edinburgh. Girls played hard. Megan Ensign goes for 30 on Thursday night. I still think that's crazy. Tonight, 8 points, 8 boards. Nothing wrong with it, but 30 points, that was a heck of an individual performance in Drayton.
Yeah, she's a scorer, and she had a all-around good game, and it's fun to watch her play, and she's one we look to, and especially in those key moments like tonight when the score is getting a little closer, we've got to have her on the court, we've got to have her score, and she's got that confidence, which is huge as only a sophomore having that confidence. So she works hard on the off season, she works hard in the in season, and it's paying off.
Earlier in the week, a loss to Park River Fort Bell Lincoln, so you go 2-1 this week. Back-to-back wins, hard to win on back-to-back nights too. I know, looked like maybe a little bit of energy was lost there early in the second half. Kids had to dig deep tonight.
Yeah, that I thought the girls, they They looked a little tired in that second half, but they battled and they knew they had to keep going at them, keep disciplined so that we could win this game, and that's what they did, and we pulled it off, and really proud of the girls tonight.
Couple of days off now. Hopefully everybody can get healthy for you.
Yes.
You're off until Thursday. You go Thursday, Friday next week. Friday's a makeup, but you go to Midway Minto, final road game of the season. From that standpoint, Midway Minto not having a stellar season, I'm sure your girls are going to be ready to go. Likewise, knowing Midway Minto is going to be hungry.
Yeah, for sure. The girls just got to go in confident and know that when we were kind of in that losing streak, we were hungry, and they're going to come back and they're going to come fighting. And so we've got to be prepared for it, but we've also got to go in there with confidence and handle our game.
And Richland, a team, don't know much about them, but it's a reschedule from the holiday season.
Yeah, they're from that Region 1. That's always a tough region, so I expect it not to be the easiest game, but I think it's a game that we can be competitive in and hopefully get another win in.
Coach, thanks for the time. Go enjoy this. 2 wins in a row. I mean, like I say, wins haven't been very numerous here in the last few years. Enjoy it, okay?
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
You got it. Haley Loud, head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley girls basketball. Back to run down some numbers. One more note here before we get into the boys broadcast as well. Hillsboro-Central Valley girls 38-34 over Larimore tonight on yourliveevent.com.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Well, again, the final score in the girls basketball matchup tonight, 38-34, Hillsboro-Central Valley over Larimore on yourliveevent.com here in the girls basketball matchup. See, the boys are warming up. Let's talk about our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy, Enbridge Energy. Tomorrow is on.com. It's Enbridge Energy, Enbridge.com as well for more information. We're having fun. We're breaking it down here, making sure we got everybody in place, getting ready to run down some final numbers. Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight. I'm going to go with, she worked really hard, and it didn't always show up in the stat categories, but Kennedy Olson going to be an Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight. Kennedy Olson goes for 5 points. She facilitated again tonight, did a lot of good things. She'll be the Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge, life takes energy. Choose Enbridge.com for more information. Let's continue on here with our post-game report. Run down the final statistics here this evening. The stats on yourliveevent.com. Larimore Polar Bear girls, 7 points, 3 boards for Michaela Sharp, 9 points, 12 rebounds for Sadie Ahmet, 3 and 3 for Peyton Benson, 9 points, 11 rebounds for Brooke Brusky. It's Avery Zaradka with a rebound tonight. Allison Larson, 6 points, 5 boards this evening, 4 of 9 from the free throw line, 35 rebounds, and it was 21 turnovers in the game. For the Burros, 9 of 14 from the free throw line, 23 rebounds, 15 turnovers. Burro girls, 5 points, 2 boards for Sadie Gallagher, 4 and 3 for Peyton Quam, 12 and 7 for Paige Cotton, 8 and 8 for Megan Ensign, 5 points, 2 boards for Kennedy Olson, 3 and 1 for Elisa Jenin. Burro girls are 4 and 14, have won 2 in a row. Larimore drops to 3 and 15 with the loss. A big thanks to Kenzie Ketterall running the camera for us in the girls' game here tonight. YourLiveEvent.com. The Burro girls also won the Larimore won the JV. That final score was 26-25. Thanks to our sponsors. They made the broadcast possible. Please patronize the advertisers that you've been seeing and hearing. At the very least, tell them thank you. We'll be starting up the stream of the boys' game coming up in moments. YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley girls 38-34 winners over the Larimore Polar Bears. We're back with the boys, part of the doubleheader on YourLiveEvent.com coming up next.